friends, I want to tell you about my sad chair story. Well, I've had this chair a long time, but I don't need it anymore. And as you can see, it has a timeless design and it's very sturdy. You know, this has been recovered a few times. It's a little worn, but you know, anyone could easily recover it. Well, I decided to give it away, so I took it to a thrift store. I took it not to one, not two, 3 different thrift stores I went to, and all 3 rejected this chair. One thrift store said, oh, it's got some marks on the leg. Another thrift store just said, we don't want chairs. And then you've probably done these services where you lay all your items out on the driveway and then they come by and pick them up while you're at work. Well, I did that too with this chair. And I came home from work and everything I had put out on that driveway was gone. But except, yeah, this chair. It was still sitting on my driveway. Well, that was the 3rd strike. And I said, what is going on? This chair is not that unlovely. And certainly if someone needs a chair, well, it's perfectly fine. Well, I'm not one to give up easily. And so I decided I'm going to do something about this chair and I'm going to make it look so good that Goodwill will be knocking on my door to get this chair. But the one thing is, I am not for DIY. You know, do it yourself. I'm not that kind of girl. Let's see, I'm more of an SEDI. Someone else does it. That's how I roll. But in this case, I feel challenged. So I am going to do it myself and I am going to revamp this chair. And hopefully when it's done, like I said, those thrift stores, they're going to be calling me. Here we go. The bolt is out of the seat part of the chair. And as you can see, there's other layers of fabric here. And I'm thinking I will just leave this old fabric on. Why not? It'll just add more cushion, right? Remember, I do not DIY. Therefore, you will not see best practices used here. And anyway, this chair has been rejected. So what have I got to lose? This is the fabric I'm using. I already had it. Perfect. So let me show you. I like it. It just gives off a little bit of a mid-century vibe, which I love. So I'm just going to use my handy dandy staple gun and I'm going to get to work. I'll check back in with you. Okay, time to paint it. I chose espresso. It's not going to look that dramatically different, but I just needed a darker, richer brown. So here we go. I already started on the bottom just a bit. So, oh, by the way, remember, I don't use best practices. So no, I didn't sand it. No, I'm not using proper paint. Remember, this chair's a reject, so hey, what have I got to lose? Here we go. Spray, spray, spray. Trying to do it, you know, kind of evenly. I'm just kind of spraying it all over. Here we go. I probably should be a little careful. Well, I probably should be careful in my backyard, but I should probably be careful too of the part that's very visible, you know, that I take to use some nice, long, even strokes, I suppose. I want to try to be an artisan. All right, I'll check back in with you. See you soon. Well, I'm here at the thrift store and I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna go over there and see if they'll take my chair. So, do you think your store would be willing to take this chair?
Yeah.
Yeah? No problem? It's not a reject?
Nope.
All right! Woohoo! Mission accomplished. My chair is no longer a reject. So why do I still have it? Because once I received confirmation that sure they'd take my chair, I said, oh, wait a minute. I think I'll hold on to it. Did they think I'm crazy? Sure. But now I feel a new connection to this chair, so I think I'll just hold on to it for a bit longer. Anyway, well, I guess I learned that thrift stores need to not judge a book by its cover. The only thing that changed here was the fabric on the outside of the cushion and the paint color. Still the same chair. Maybe they need to have a little bit more imagination. I don't know, but anyway, ta-da! My chair is no longer a reject. Bye for now. Until the next good story.